Hi, Dr. Heather here. Happy holidays, and we are celebrating the 12 days of Christmas, and we want you to really be healthy for the holidays. So let's look at a very important piece that oftentimes is affected during this period of time, this time of the year, which is sleep. Every time of the year these days, sleep is being affected. In fact, the studies show that in the past, people used to get about 9 hours of sleep a few decades ago, and in the last decade the average now is 7 hours of sleep. So it is becoming actually a real problem. And now when we add the stress of the holidays, what are the things that rob us of our sleep this time of the year? Staying up late, wrapping presents and packages and trying to get them out on deadlines. What else? Staying up late making travel plans, that sort of thing. Staying up late searching on the internet for just the right gifts, or shopping late, right? Because the stores are open much later. So those are some of the things that may rob us of our sleep. But then there's also just the robbing of sleep from being stressed about something. So you're in bed, but you're lying there awake and not sleeping well. And so stay tuned, because we're going to give you another tip on how to deal with that kind of situation when there is stress that's keeping you awake. But all in all, remember, it's important. Sleep is important. And recently I was listening to a lecturer say, we don't know why sleep is important, but we know that it is. But we can't figure out what it is. And yet, just last month, I read a research study that is actually showing that when we sleep, our brain cells shrink. And when they shrink, it actually creates more space in the brain for the cerebrospinal fluid to flow through. And it actually pulses in a rhythm while we're sleeping. And what they think is that it is cleaning out the toxins in our brain. So if we're not getting enough sleep, we're going to get building up of toxins in the brain, because the brain cells stay fat and active. But when we're really in a deep sleep, when there's not all the outside input coming in, the brain cells can shrink down and get their bath, get cleaned out, so we're ready for the freshness of a new day. And they are finding that the people that don't get enough sleep, there are things associated with Alzheimer's and plaquing, and other brain degenerative changes, and they're now starting to link that to our not being able to clear toxins from the brain simply because the quality of sleep is poor. So new information. I hope that that information will inspire you to really get your planning down so that you do get yourself to bed early enough so you can really enjoy the holidays and not be tired and exhausted from them. So again, happy holidays, and we'll see you soon.